Yo, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Swiftly back with another NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video, I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys that you can see on your screen. Today's episode, we are creating a small ball 5. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the build. So obviously, we're going to be making this at the center position, obviously, because you can't come up with a 5 name unless you make it at the center position, because that's obviously the 5. Height, I'm going 6'7". I think you can go 6'8" on this build, but I'm going 6'7". We're going to keep the weight 243 default, and then we're going 7'3" on the wingspan. And then for the attributes, we are going with a 72 close shot. We're going with a 71 layup, 73 drive and dunk, because you obviously know we want to reach that posterizer. For the standing dunk, we're going with a 55. And because we're going over 40 and 45, we will have access to those standing dunks, like the cheap standing dunk animations. Nothing crazy, but you know, some nice ones. And then we're going with a 77 post control, and that 77 post control you see is going to unlock badges like hook specialist, is going to unlock badges like post up poet, and it's going to unlock some variations of post fade phenom and post powerhouse, because this build is going to have you know, strength on it. So it just makes us a little versatile. Yes, we are going to be undersized, but the more badges, in my opinion, the better the build. Even if it's just bronze or silver, it's just going to make you just that much more diverse. I see so many builds out here, and most people ignore post control. Every now and then, I'll see a center that actually goes pretty high on the post control, but most people just ignore the post. We're not doing that today. We're definitely going to put some post control on this build. And more importantly, with the court being bigger in NBA 2K25, the post game is actually alive in this game, which is beautiful to see. In 2K24, 23, other 2Ks, you don't really get to see people cook in the post unless it's a 1s or 2v2 game. 3s, you might see it every now and then, but for the most part, you really just don't see many people, you know, playing in the post like that. So I'm going to stop yapping. We're going to go on to our next attribute. So for mid-range, we're going 75. On the midi, we're going 76 on the 3 ball. And I'm just going to back out just so you guys can see what the max potentials are for that. You can go up to an 87 and a 79 on a 3. So if you decide to use your cap breakers on that to get, you know, better shooting or whatever, you can do that. Free throw, we are going with an 83 on a free throw. If you don't play 5s, then obviously, like I always tell you in these videos, you can tweak the build, take that free throw away, throw it into something else if you choose to do so. For the playmaking, we're going with a 70 pass accuracy, we're going with an 86 ball handle, and we're going with a 77 speed with ball. You see that's going to give us silver lightning launch. We're going to get silver ankle assassin and handles for days and unpluckable, and we're going to have bronze break starter and dimer. Now, pass accuracy isn't as high as I would like to get it, but you know, we gotta make up for us being on the undersides part of things as far as our height and weight and whatnot. So because of that, I had to take a hit somewhere, and on this build, that's where we're going to end up taking a hit. You can still make some decent passes as long as you are very smart and careful and conservative with your passing. You know, higher up, when you have like a versatile visionary, you can start making a little bit more riskier passes, but with the 70 pass accuracy, you can still get the job done. You're just going to have to be extremely careful. You're still going to have break starter, you're still going to have dimer, you're still going to be able to help your team out a little bit with that dimer, and you're still going to be able to, you know, throw the ball down the court or whatever with break starter, but you're not going to just be, you know, just getting crazy with passes. So do keep that in mind. For the defensive side, we got a 70 interior defense, we have a 74 perimeter defense, we have a 73 steal, and then we have a 78 on the block, you know, which is going to get us, you know, bronze glove, silver interceptor, so we can play those passing lanes. 74 perimeter, you guys already know, is going to get us all bronze badges here: on ball menace, pick dodger, movable enforcer, bronze challenger. And then the 70 interior defense is just enough to get us bronze paint patroller. And then we're also going to get a high flying denier when we, you know, increase our physical. So we'll see about that later on. Then for the rebounding, we're going with a 60 offensive rebound on our build, right? And then we're also going to go with, and I'm just backing out just to show you guys like the potential for this, but we're going with a 92 on the defensive rebound. And I know that's kind of crazy that we are able to get up to a 92 on a 6'7" center, but yes, you will have gold rebound chaser. And think about it, with that +1, you will be able to get that badge up to Hall of Fame. So you will have Hall of Fame rebound chaser on a 6'7" center, you know, so you have the speed and agility of like a wing or guard, but you're also going to have the rebounding of a center, you know what I'm saying, with the 92 and Hall of Fame, making you very versatile with this build. We're going with an 86 on the speed. We're going 81 on the agility. There, we're going on the strength. We're going with the whopping 91. Boom, you see that, 91 on the strength. Giving us Hall of Fame strong handle, which means that +1, you also have access to legendary strong handle. Physical finisher, gold box out beast, which could be turned to Hall of Fame box out beast. Gold brick wall, which can be turned into Hall of Fame brick wall with cap breakers, because if you back out, you'll see that we can go to a 95 strength. So you can go to Hall of Fame brick wall with your cap breakers, get Hall of Fame brick wall that way, and then use your +1 to then go legendary brick wall if you want legendary brick wall. So keep that in mind as well. That is also a possibility with this build. And then finally, we're going with a 90 on the vertical. Boom. So there you have it. This is our small ball 5. But even though we are small, you know, we're 6'7" and whatnot, we are going to make up for that with the physicals. You know, with the cap breakers, I'm going to scroll up really quickly. With the cap breakers, you can go up to an 80 on your midi and get a silver set shot specialist. You can also raise your ball handle and get gold handles for days on this build as well. Another thing that you can do, like I said, is raise your cap breakers and get Hall of Fame brick wall. If you decide that you want Hall of Fame brick wall to set better screens, you can do that as well. Now, when it comes to your +1 tier 1 and tier 2 badges, you have a ton of badges on each side. I looked at this build after I created it, and for tier 2, you can upgrade. Let me scroll up. You can upgrade to post up poet, post powerhouse, or post fade phenom, to become a better post player if that's your game, if you want to post down low. You can also go silver paint patroller or gold high flying denier. Showing these badges, you can go gold high flying denier, silver paint patroller, get a little bit better if you want to hunker down on defense in the paint, or on even on the perimeter side of things. You know, you can go gold immovable enforcer, or off ball pass is also an option as well. And you also have Hall of Fame pogo stick that you can as well put on there, as well as, like I said, Hall of Fame brick wall and Hall of Fame box out beast. But obviously you can do those things without you know, using your +1 or whatever on that. You can just use your cap breakers and get brick wall, and then do legendary +1 or whatever. Now for your tier 1, the badge to me that makes the most sense is obviously Hall of Fame rebound chaser at a 92. Obviously we can't get to a 96. I back out and show you this build is capped at a 93 defensive rebound at 6'7". So even if you use your cap breakers, you could only go up to a 93 defensive rebound. So that's why I would probably recommend using that +1 on Hall of Fame rebound chaser. But you can also use it to nab this badge right here. Boom, legendary strong handle. Silver set shot is also an option if you're having trouble shooting with a lower 3 ball. And if you choose to go defense on your tier 2, again, you can always complement that by going on your perimeter, you know, and going silver on ball menace, or even glove. You could go silver glove if you want to go silver glove, or you can even go gold interceptor. As you know, passing lane steals are OP as hell right now. They still haven't patched passing lane steals, so either way you can go, you know, whichever way you want with your +1 for tier 2 and tier 1, as well as your cap breakers. Again, you have a variety of options. And then, of course, you see the shades of, we see Bam out of the bio, Naz Reid, and John Collins. And, of course, you see our build name. We have built a small ball 5. So there you have it. This is my small ball 5 build for NBA 2K25. It's been your boy Swiftly. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content. I'm out, y'all. Peace.